Hi guys, it's Mike here from KS Bushcraft Down Under. Well, it's Christmas Day here today and we're heading for 43 degrees Celsius. So it's going to be a hot one. So I thought I'd knock you out a quick one-shot video today about my outdoors go bag, if you want to call it that. Years ago I used to have a go bag in the vehicle until someone popped the window on the car, and it became a gone bag. So now I prefer to distribute my gear throughout the vehicle and wherever. Yeah. But I do have this Kipperoo pack. It's a nice lightweight bag. Now all up, this bag here weighs just under a kilo. It's about 850 grams I think. And in here is all sorts of useful stuff for different types of outdoors adventures or travel or whatever. And this gets packed with me whenever I travel or wherever I'm heading out. This is many duplicates of things I've probably got with me and things that might come in handy if I go on air travel, get to somewhere and find out, oh, there is fishing, there is hiking, there is this, there is that. So we'll get into it. So here is a super basic first aid kit, lots of moleskin, burn creams, band-aids, all that lightweight first aid stuff, a few antihistamines, a few pain meds, nothing over the top. I normally have a much better kit with me. We'll just pull this out as it comes. In here, a little tiny hobo reel loaded with probably 10-pound line. Inside, pile of lightweight fishing gear. Always good to have a hobo reel. You never know when that fishing opportunity comes up. Some Right in the Rain paper. Useful stuff. Always keeps working, doesn't require batteries. A golf pencil. Something to write with. A Victorinox Soldier, post 2008. Solid lock blade. Multiple tools like can openers, a wood saw. On the little lanyard with a ferro rod, so another way of making fire if I have to. I have it on a Kydex neck lanyard, so I can distribute that inside my clothing. Some long life fish bait for my fishing reel, come in handy. A second cutting blade. This is the Opinel Outdoor number 8. You might say, why do I carry 2 spare knives? Well, when 2 is 1, 1 is none, so always have 2. This one also has a whistle on it, which doubles its usefulness. A compass. Now this is a wrist compass. Unfortunately it's balanced for the southern hemisphere, so it's perfect where I lived now. When I took it to Alaska, it wouldn't work. So second compass, small enough. This one's got a mirror, so it doubles as a signaling device. Globally balanced, so it works anywhere in the world, and compact enough. So there's 2 compasses. A light my fire steel. These are great fire steels. This is the Army model with a second whistle, so another combustion device and another signaling device. A Cedar Summit Mosquito Net. It's amazing how many times you didn't know you needed one until you really needed one. And this one's super fine. It's an absolute lifesaver up in Alaska. Wish I had one for my entire body. A foldable spoon. Fortunately, they don't make these anymore. So this one's by Snow Peak. Big enough to reach into them freeze-dried meal bags without putting your dirty hands in there. Don't know why somebody doesn't make another one. A small fold of duct tape. When you're traveling outdoorsy stuff, duct tape fixes everything. Little tiny headlamp. So this one's an ancient one. by Black Diamond, nice and compact. Never know when you might need one. A Whirlpack stand-up water bag. I mean, there's always plenty of plastic bottles laid around anywhere in the world. If you do trips and suddenly you realise that that water bottle that you're carrying with you isn't enough, these are bomb-proof. They really are. Take up no room. Oh, a bit of float for my fishing gear. A plastic cap that I've modified, and what I've done with a hot wire, I've made it into a little portable shower, and I cut out the nipple there. So that'll go onto any plastic bottle. You can get some water heated up in a pot, you've got a hot shower. Cordage. So I've got a good hank of paracord for tying up stuff, for making shelters. Never travel anywhere without it, even replacing bootlaces. A smaller version of it. We call it hoochie cord. It's dished out with the army tarps in Australia. Great stuff. So two types of cordage. Now this little fella here, there's a clip that goes on this end, which is attached to my pack, is a made by Tad Gear. So in one end, it's got a little compass again. This is a Francis Barkin button compass. If you're going to spend some money and buy a button compass, this is the one you'll want. Above that I've got a match striker tucked in there. So these are a bit on the, I don't know if Tad Gear is still making them. It's been a while since I looked at their website. You can thread it on either end. They're a really handy device. So there's a spring-loaded clip for this end. So on top of that, I've got a little mirror for the signaling device. In here, there is a sewing kit, like a Vietnam era striker, a pen out of a Swiss Army knife, a couple of matches. Really, it's a miniature survival kit is what it is, but it's a really useful piece of kit. And as I said, the other end of this clip is on my small backpack that I usually have with me. So in the bottom of my bag is a survival blanket, not just one of those silvery foil ones. This is made by a guy here in Western Australia, funnily enough. Bob Cooper does survival courses and kits, and it's a great big panel with a help on one side, so a multiple use piece of kit. And finally, rolled around the bottom is a throwaway sort of toothbrush thing. So there's nothing to get your morale up and having a fresh set of teeth. Anyway guys, that's all for today. Let's hope the following year is better than the last one, and we shall catch you next time.